Conflict resolution scenario. A new hotel and conference center is nearing completion on Neal Avenue. 2 days before the opening, General Manager Mark Stevens meets with his direct reports to ensure there are no potential problems which may interfere with a smooth launch. All details of the new venue are being kept quiet in order to make a big splash on opening day. Present at the meeting are Tiffany Taylor, the Public Relations Manager. Tiffany reports that the press release is ready for the media. Rocco Spinoza, the executive chef. Rocco reports that his secret menu has arrived from the printer and all food supplies have been delivered, including the Chicago Red Hots. Bud Noble, the beverage manager. Bud reports that he has stocked the new sports lounge and he is ready to open. After the meeting, Bud goes to a celebrity golf outing where he meets many members of the media. The producer of a popular news program, John Jenkins, approaches him and is most interested to get the scoop about the new hotel and conference center. Bud shares details of what up until now have been closely guarded secrets. In addition, Bud invites John to the opening and promises all Chicago Red Hots and drinks will be half price for him and his party. Later that day, John takes the information that he got back to the newsroom, and the story ends up airing on the 6 p.m. news. All details of the new venue are revealed, including the misinformation that drinks and Chicago Red Hots will be half price to everyone on opening day. Bud's coworkers see the story. Mark immediately summons all 3 of his direct reports to discuss. Tiffany and Rocco report, however, Bud cannot be reached. At the meeting, they decide together that Rocco will try to find an alternative food item and Tiffany will create a PR retraction for the incorrect information. Where was Bud? Bud saw the news broadcast and realized the potential for disaster. He took action without consulting anyone. He called the creator of the Chicago Red Hots and placed a large order. He also went to a printer and had vouchers made for a free Chicago Red Hot. On opening day, they exceeded their goal for attendance. Guests raved about the delicious Chicago Red Hots. The restaurant did run out of Red Hots near closing time, however. Guests who did not get them received vouchers to return for a free Chicago Red Hot on their next visit. Opening day was an overwhelming success. But was it really? The day after the opening, Mark called another meeting of his direct reports to discuss the stressful events leading up to it. Now I will share 2 different scenarios for addressing conflict. As you are watching and listening, think about which methods and actions are helpful towards achieving positive resolution and which are not. Mark starts the meeting by saying, on the surface, the venue's opening appeared to be a success. However, we all know that some things happened as a result of Bud's actions that were unacceptable. Bud interrupts. I don't know why everyone's so upset. I fixed everything, and the outcome was better than any of us could have anticipated. You should be thanking me. Mark responds angrily, you spoke to the media, unauthorized, revealing confidential information. You made promises you had no authority to make. We couldn't contact you during a critical time. You usurped everyone's authority, and you still do not seem to understand why the team is upset. So, sit down and shut up. Tiffany timidly joins the argument. Bud, you are really a bully. You always throw your weight around. You never follow procedures or respect the chain of command. Chef Rocco states his agreement with Tiffany. You act like this is a one-man show. You think you are an expert on everything, including my kitchen. You are not a team player. None of us want you here anymore. Bud responds, if my efforts aren't appreciated here, I will go someplace where they are. Bud storms out into the hall. Now let's look at scenario B. Mark starts the meeting off. The goal of this meeting is to create a better working environment among the team and improve group communication and problem solving. Everyone will have an uninterrupted opportunity to express their points of view about the challenges faced with the opening. Please state your wants and needs so we can come to an understanding as a group. Who would like to begin? Tiffany starts. We had the directive from corporate that all details about our new venue were to remain top secret. As PR manager, it is my role to sign off on all media contacts. When I saw details on the news, I was so angry. Not only was my role usurped, but the disclosure resulted in me being forced to work late into the night to develop retractions. In the future, I want us to have an agreement that no one but me will release any information to the media. Rocco waits until Tiffany has finished and then begins. My area of responsibility in all facets of the kitchen, including food purchases, preparation, menu planning, and pricing. I was upset when I found out that I was offering food I did not have on hand at prices I did not set. Then, when action was taken to order more food and print vouchers without my knowledge, I felt outraged and pushed aside as though I was irrelevant. I want to be respected as the ultimate decision maker on all issues regarding my position. Bud responds to his coworkers. Wow. On hearing each of you speak, I have come to realize that I seriously overstepped the bounds of my position. I shared information that was kept confidential and made budget and other decisions that were not within my authority. When I took action to fix the problems, I disregarded everyone else. Fortunately, things went well for the opening. I see now that they could just have easily have resulted in disaster. I offer each of you my sincere apologies and promise nothing like this will happen again. Now you will return to the module to answer some questions about what you have observed for Scenario A and Scenario B.